What's up, everybody? My name is Alwa, and today I'm here to talk about my new single, On My Way. Yeah, so let's get into it.
A couple more shots till I feel my soul leave. Remember when my heart broke, chilling back in '03. Little did I know that I would die slowly just to be reborn, screaming you don't.
So this song is really about two key, concepts or thoughts and ideas that I had. The first piece, it's very specific to me, and it's just about, a moment in time that I had that I wanted to capture kind of in song. And I think maybe other people have felt this way too, but I have a line in the song where I say, halfway from decent, how I made it back home from sitting on a bus while writing on crack phones. And for me, I'm talking about a moment in my life when my mom and dad split. And my mom kind of picked up the pieces, was taking care of me and my sister on her own. And I remember being on the bus, knowing the pressure that my mom was under, but also not being able to convey, the pressure that I was under and some of the pain that I felt because I knew what she was going through. So I remember sitting on the bus and somehow just knowing in my head that life was going to get better somehow, even if I didn't exactly know how. And I think that's a big piece of the song, is about being on your way to something. It's strange now as I look back, just reflecting, my life is so much different now than it was back then. And if I knew I was going to have the things I had now, I probably would have been a lot happier. But yeah, that's the first piece of the song. It's just about understanding where I came from and also remembering that, the things that I wanted, I have now, and I also need to appreciate those at the same time, looking for other things that are going to better my life.
Please don't run away, all I need is patience. Hopping off a plane with the baggage that I came with. I want to change, but it's always the same. Never had a full plate, nervous at the bank.
Yeah, so the second part of the song, or the concept of the song, is me talking to someone, that I'm in a relationship with, and just explaining to them that I understand I'm not, a perfect person, and I understand that I have a lot of things that, I need to work on, and, I'm asking for, patience, and I'm also trying to explain, the way that I feel. And I think a lot of times when we get into relationships or, we fall in love, we really try to, be perfect. But I think a bigger piece of that is just also recognizing that, we're not perfect. And sometimes those relationships will, highlight things that we need to learn about ourselves. There's a couple lines that I really, think embody that really well. And one of them is, don't want to blame me. Look, I am not broken. Don't want to change me. Look, I am not the focus. And that's just talking about ego and how ego plays a big part. Because when you're presented with, something that someone tells you about yourself, you can react in a negative way. Hey, it's not me. I'm fine. I'm great. This is all you. But I think when you actually take an honest look at it and really reflect on it, those moments can be really great moments of change, and can kind of help you maybe become a better person, but also help you to open up a little bit more, and be able to share that love and also show that love. Another line that I think really highlights the message of the song, is talking about, somehow words just never come clearly. And I think that's a big piece. For me, I didn't necessarily have all the tools and the words to explain to people how I felt about them, how I felt about myself, how I felt about the relationship that I was in. But it was just me being able to recognize that and say, hey, you know what? I'm trying. I need patience from you. Here's the things that I know about myself that I want to work on. And then from there, and I think everybody has kind of felt like that at one point in time, but it's important not to be too hard on yourself as long as you're trying and you just recognize, hey, I'm on my way. I may not be the person that I want to be yet, for you or for myself, but I am working on it. So, yeah.
I be on my way. I be on my way, hey, I'm on my way. I be on my way, I be on my way.
Yeah, so this is really one of my favorite songs, and I know a lot of my fans will understand that I typically stay within like a hip-hop world. Most of my music is, basically rap or hip-hop. There's some soul music mixed in there, but this is one of the songs that I was able to venture out a little bit into, more singing, which is something I'm really happy about. And I remember years ago, I was in a choir with my mom, and I remember the choir director said something that stuck with me to this day. And she said, it's not about being the best singer. It's just about being able to express the emotion and the feeling. And with this song, I'm not a great singer at all, but for some reason, the words and the feelings that I had were able to, come out of me in a way that I'm proud of. So yeah, I hope you guys really like it. Download it, stream it, listen to it, YouTube it, Spotify it, iTunes, all that stuff. And I will see y'all next time.